Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the podcast of Men Talk 2. I'm your host, Lee, and my co-host, Rick, is over here manning the board and making sure everything turns out right and comes out right. As you can see now, we have added video. So, hey, what's going on? What's
Don't like happening? The YouTube, so
yeah, we trying to blow it up a little bit more, get some more subscribers, get some more followers, get some more feedback from our podcast. So today we are downtown. Actually, we always shoot downtown. I don't know why I'm saying today.
Well, not always. Occasionally we do other places, but
yeah. Today we're shooting at the Edney Building downtown. It's on Market Street, right across the street from the Miller Park Plaza. Well, actually, it's Patton Towers, and then Miller Park Plaza. Blah blah blah, so forth and so on. So now that y'all know where we at, I think we done said this multiple times before, but anyway, this is where we shoot at. We shoot supposedly on Thursdays. The day is Saturday because we couldn't get the room for set Thursday, so we had to have a backup, and the backup worked out well because we got video now. So with all this being said, today's topic, since I didn't introduce it last week on the last podcast, we talking about cheating, infidelity, stepping out on your girl or your guy or whatever you want to call it, your side piece, your third party person, your whatever you want to call them. Now, that's all on you. We're going to talk about, we're going to delve in it a little bit. We ain't going all deep into the psychological as to why and all this stuff. I came across a story and Rick sent me some stuff about some people that's doing some mess.
Oh, so that's why you picked this one?
Yeah, bruh.
Because you know that's going to be on.
Messy.
You know that's going to be one of my top 5. But we ain't going to jump ahead.
No, messy as fuck, dude. That's messy. I'm gonna let you do that one. As far as that particular, I'm not going to even name the names in that particular book. But I will say, which I didn't know, Scottie Pippen. What? My bad. Scottie motherfucking Pippen.
There you go.
Yeah. His wife was stepping out on him with an artist and a basketball player. Messy as fuck. She got 4 kids.
For real?
4 kids.
Well, she's still sexy as hell, though.
Bruh.
Hey, but Dr. Dre said it best on the Chronic album.
Yeah. True that. I didn't know Gayle King's husband got caught up.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
With her best friend, one of her best friends. Not Oprah. Let me clear that up now.
Yeah, because you know people going.
Yeah, he said Oprah was the one that was sleeping in. No, this is a best friend of hers. They got caught in the bed, butt ass naked, getting it in, pounding, smashing. This was some years ago, but that's the reason why she is not married now, and I think it's one of the reasons why she doesn't do new best friends, as far as, letting people in her inner circle or whatever.
No new friends.
No new friends. She got what she got and she good with it. So yeah, we talking infidelity now, and y'all done heard me a couple times before in my previous podcast state that I was called a cheater and a liar and a mismanagement of funds guy. So I'm gonna agree with the cheating thing. Let me tell you why I'm gonna agree with it. Because I was not divorced while I was out with these other women.
But were y'all separated though?
I was not divorced. I'm putting it out there. Technically,
but
I'm going by the book, by the law.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, I'm going by the book, by the law, by the whatever. Because I could have got caught up in that on the court thing. So technically, no. I was not divorced fully from my spouse or spouses. Separated, yes. And here's the thing. Here's my thing. I ain't gonna say here's the thing. Here's my thing. If you tell me that you want a divorce and we're in a relationship or a marriage or whatever, or you just gave up. You said, I'm done with it, whatever. Like I said before, I say my piece, I move on. Now, during that time when I'm moving on, if I meet somebody else then I'm gonna tell them the truth to a certain extent, because I already set up my house, I already got my apartment, I already got my blah blah blah, and you can come over and hang out and we can do whatever. When it comes down to us getting serious and talking about marriage, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, hey, look, I need to take care of this, blah blah blah, so forth, so on. So technically, by the book, I am a cheater.
And what's funny is because I was just talking about this, and it's crazy because I ain't know that this was going to be what we was going to be talking about. I
didn't know either until you shot me that thing. But
was just having a conversation, and on Facebook, and I don't remember who it was about as far as like the couple, and it said like, yeah, he cheated. And I'm like, but if they're legally separated, then technically he didn't cheat. But since you said that, like, one reason why y'all always see me over here with the computer.
Same thing with the iPad.
That way I can Google my facts or whatever.
Right.
Along with it tied to the board. But it don't make sense for me to try to have something else. I already got a whole control station. But we was talking about this, and I was telling them, like, if they're legally separated, then technically he didn't cheat because they're not together. But old trusty Google over here.
Trusty Google.
It does say couples who are separated, whether informally or legally, are still married in the eyes of the law, and it can cause problems during a divorce because it can still be considered adultery.
Biting you in the ass.
So
all y'all guys and girls out there that's still married 20, 25 years plus, ain't got no divorces.
Been separated
for
22 years out of the 25.
Yeah, you got a whole nother life and a whole nother thing.
Better hope your check ain't came up.
You still, in the eyes of the law, like Rick just said, is considered cheating.
And and that's just a basic search. Different states might have different laws. You never know. But overall, that's what we talking about.
And we big on that here. We real big on it. We get married, shit don't work out.
Oh, I'm gonna just leave.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Don't get no divorce, and it's 10 years in.
Technically, ain't even legally filed the paperwork to be separated. Just gone. It's over like a relationship.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, some shit come up, and you wonder why you getting charged for infidelity, or what was the one thing you were saying? Cheating. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Basically, in the eyes of the law, you still cheating. So, which, like I said earlier, it can bite you in the ass. So.
And here it says around 30 to 40% of Americans cheat on their partners.
Yeah. Married people. We ain't talking about people just relationship wise. It's higher if you just in a relationship with no papers. I think it's like 50 or 60%, if I'm not mistaken. But that's crazy.
Like 30 to 40% of married couples cheat.
And guess what, fellas? We are leading the pack when it comes to cheating on folks. We was talking about upgrading and the greener grasses and more shit on the other side of the greener patches. That's what that is.
Man, that's
because you done jumped out of the frying pan into the fry. That's all it is. Just cheating.
But that statistic just blew my mind up. 30 to 40%.
Yeah, and the divorce rate is 50 some odd %. So the majority of the stuff that's going on in this cheating, which is, it's crazy, but that's the way it is. You don't return from that. You don't recover from that. So everybody just start going down the divorce aisle.
Because once that trust is broken, it's kind of hard to recover sometimes.
It's a wrap. You can never get that back. You can never get that innocence back of, I can say this and she believed me or he believed me and go on by my business. You ain't gonna never have that go.
Because that kind of ties into spinning the block again, the last episode.
Yep. So, which is even higher. If you're trying to spin the block, the divorce rate is higher.
My situation, I was never married, but, but it was like, I guess you could say technically she didn't cheat, but she was.
If you was in a committed relationship, it fucking counts.
So but it was like, man, like, it's funny because even now I still be like, the conversations we be having where it's like, man, if she was being real with me, that's what's up.
Right.
But it's like based off history, I don't know if I can believe what she say.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
So she didn't already cross that line.
So so it don't matter how long it's been. Like you always have questions about that.
You're gonna always have doubt. No questions about it. You're gonna always have doubt about it. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Cheating ass folks, and I'm one of them. I hate to say that, but it's true.
See, in our relationship, I ain't gonna lie, I came close to it once because it got. And what was messed up about it was she was pregnant with my youngest daughter at the time, and I came closely, like no bullshit. Girl was butt naked in the bed, and all I had to do was throw on the rub and go
get at it.
But I sitting there like, man, I can't do this. Like as bad as I want to, because it was somebody that I had knew and. We had some chemistry before I had got with my kid's mom.
Right.
So, it was one of them like, yeah. So came close, but then.
Yeah. You know what else brought me to this subject? The work wives and work husbands. And, I see it a lot at my pace of employment.
Yeah.
People whole houses that's been destroyed because a girl married, a guy married, they work together, close quarters or close proximity, and all of a sudden they get to talking and chatting about each other's households and what's going on, what's not going on, and I wish this and I wish this and we should do this and we making the same amount of money, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's go out and hang out after work for a drink or whatever. Next thing you know,
one drink turned into like 4 or 5.
Yeah, and then you doing shots of Jaeger and all this other stuff, and y'all hanging out till God knows when.
Hit the Motel 6 or the parking lot 1.
Right. Parking lot. And I'm not going to discuss that, but yeah, it happens, and it has happened. So that's the other reason why, and from my understanding of it, if I'm reading and remembering my quotes right or my stats right. 60% of the people that do cheat are coworkers and close friends, which sounds about right.
Yeah. Because if you look at the time you spend with your coworker,
which is more than what you do at home, because you sleep 8 hours out of that day or less, 6 to 8 hours a day. Yeah. So you ain't interacting when you sleep.
And I used to work there with you, so I've seen a lot of it too.
Oh yeah.
So
messy.
Walking around holding hands and be like, damn, ain't they married? Like not them, but
yeah. Man, I know shit. I was just okay, whatever.
They was just at the little Christmas get
right with their significant other.
Like, damn, okay, that's what we doing.
But you at work with a whole nother. Okay, that's how they do. And then all of a sudden they get together, and then I guess they blow up each other's houses, and then they get a house together and go from there. But I guess it's more compatible. I wouldn't think so, because I see you at work, then I see you at home. Mm-hmm. I ain't trying to do that.
Yeah. Like our whole day outside of work would consist of us talking about fucking work. Like baby, so-and-so get on my fucking nerves and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Like, can we talk about something other than work? But that happens in like, I guess more, I was going to say factories, but I was going to say it happens
all over the place. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just, that's how it works. I mean, and
look at old Billy Clinton.
Yeah, bruh. Crazy. So that's the reason why we're talking about infidelity, because I'm Rick's top 5. One of his subjects is going to be that, because he sent me the thing on it, and that started me to thinking and started looking about all the other stuff that's going on in these marriages and how it compared to me or anybody else that's in my situation. So that's why we're talking about infidelity. Why do we do it? Well, we talked about it last week. Greener grasses, upgrading, you name it. That's what that's the decisions we make. Some of it's just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. I just want to smash this chick or smash this dude, see what it's about, and go on about my business. Others, she make more than me, he make more than me. My lifestyle's gonna change.
But and two, I think some of that has to do with like your home life.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to be like in my situation, like I said, she was pregnant, so I wasn't getting the attention I was used to getting.
So you had to step out.
You know,
you thought
you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't getting the attention I was used to getting. Let me, this person's giving the attention and making me feel like how this person's supposed to and was making me feel that I'm missing
from your home life.
Yeah, so I can understand that part of it, because a lot of people I do know that cheat, that's what they say is, hey, this person started acting different. My spouse started acting different, and this person's offering me something and offering emotionally what my spouse was offering and how they were making me feel, that now they acting different, when a lot of times I think we as people feel like if somebody starts acting different, then they're cheating. But a lot of times it could just be they're going through something emotionally themselves.
Or sometimes it's just as simple as I want to try something different.
Yeah.
Outside the norm. Is it cheating? No. He or she is trying to better and improve themselves. That's a simple answer. Everything else has got layers on top of it, like you were saying. You ain't getting it at the house. This chick supplementing your stuff that you missing from the house out in the workplace or whatever. You met this chick, and it's going on from there. I mean, I get it. It's not supposed to be, but I get it, because that's what you used to. That's what you used to at the house. So yeah, just acting different, changing body washes, changing your routine a little bit, doing something different. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But like I said, if it's got some purpose behind it, then yeah, you might want to investigate it. But yeah, come on.
But I mean, if you cheating to try to upgrade your lifestyle, then why not just go ahead and leave?
You asking me?
I'm making a state.
I agree.
Yeah,
you should even just go.
Like if you know this person ain't providing you the type of lifestyle that you feel like you want, but a lot of times I guess because they can't get it themselves if they leave.
And the problem with this is, and I guess it's just me, if I know for a fact that this person that I'm with can do better and don't, why would I stay?
Yeah. Like if you're not applying yourself.
Right. If I'm sitting here and encouraging you, telling you, making opportunities for you to get your life right and get it better and make it better, and you don't take advantage of it, why the hell would I stay?
Yep.
I mean, of course, the vows are important if you're married, and you don't want to break the vows. I get that wholeheartedly.
I'm a firm believer in working that shit out.
Yeah. I give it a chance. One single chance. But if you keep smacking me in the face telling me that this ain't for me and this ain't for me, and I know this, and then yeah, I'm gonna just go on by my business, to be honest. And that's just me. And I think, like I was saying in a couple of previous podcasts, we date to find out what this person is like before we smash them, before we do anything. Just find out what their mindset is. That way we'll know what we're getting into, instead of just fucking right off the bat and then trying to figure it out after that. So that's my take on it. I'm gonna shout out my brother, and this is why. And those who know me know my brother and know what he do. He dated, and dated.
So you saying he was for the streets?
No. I'm saying he dated this chick. Got to know who she was. They talked and dated and talked and didn't do nothing until they was married.
That's what.
Still together 20 plus years later. Sure enough, they had some ups and downs, but but the thing is, he knew what he was getting into. She knew what she was getting into. They had common goals. They had common dreams. They had stuff they wanted to do, blah, 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 so forth, so on. That's what I didn't do.
But that's like what we was talking about. We have sex too soon.
Right. And that killed the vibe of everything else that's going on.
I know this couple, like the girl, they got married. She was 19. He was 21. Mm-hmm. She was still a virgin. Mm-hmm. He had been with one person. And they got married, and they've been together. They've been married like 14, 15 years now, but they dated for like a year and a half, 2 years before they ever got married.
And like I said, I shout out my brother for that because he went that road, and it's working. So it's something to be said about not giving up the cookies or smashing on the first date.
I mean, I ain't saying I'm gonna wait a year or 2 years.
No, I'm never gonna say that. I'm never saying that. But I'm saying
you might get a good you might get a good month and a half out.
Yeah.
Month and a half, 2 months.
You might 6 months at the most.
Unless you Paula Patton, who call me. I'll wait forever.
I can't. I just found out Jill Scott was married, so I can't deal with her no more. She cut off now.
I mean, you can, but then you have to have her on the podcast.
No, I'm not gonna be no side dude or none of that. So,
but shoot, I put in my application for side.
I can't do it.
You get all the benefits without all the words.
I want the whole package. I don't want no piece.
Because then be like, look, you got to take care of me, or I'm gonna let the world know,
bruh. I don't want to be an entanglement. That's not me. I'm looking for the whole package.
Then we're gonna have to turn our podcast into a red table talk.
Yeah, bruh. I can't do it. I want the whole package. I don't want just a piece. I don't want no just to be a side piece like some of these folks are. So cheating, man, it's treacherous out here. People stepping out on each other for reasons unbeknownst to everybody else, and
sometimes I guess what I've heard too is sometimes people just get bored.
True.
And it say it don't say how many people were surveyed, but it says that women are 13% of women cheat and 20% of men.
Still leading the pack, fellas. We're gonna always lead the pack in this because we
but see, we can cheat without emotions getting involved.
But it's still cheating.
It is, but I'm just saying, like I think that's why more men cheat though, because you can do it no emotion involved. Then you go home and you it's just trying something new one time and then all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
But women, when they cheat, it's emotions involved in it.
Yeah. Let me take it another level. Or take it to a side level.
Or I ain't even gonna say when they cheat, when they have sex with someone.
Yeah. So, because I would say the whole emotional thing that you just got through saying was like, what was that movie? Why Did I Get Married 2? I think it was when Tyler Perry's wife was emotionally cheating with the boss in the office. She didn't change up her whole wardrobe, drawers, stuff she do, staying late for work. Can't get home to cook them something to eat, blah, blah, blah. And just blew all that up out of the blue. So, I mean, it's more emotional for women. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth. Y'all lead with your hearts and not your minds on some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when you emotionally cheat, you're depriving your spouse at the house or your significant other at the house. And you're doing whatever out there in them streets or at work or whatever, which I think that's where the fucking coworker stuff come from. And you out here doing stuff with coworkers and you ain't doing it at the house.
Yeah. Do you think emotionally cheating is just as bad, worse, less than sexual?
I think it is just as bad. And the reason why is because you actually feeding this thought of what this dude or chick could do, what the possibility of them of you sleeping with this dude or this chick and you ain't even touched him yet. That's what it sounds like to me, emotionally, because you done already thought about it. You done planned it out how you want to do it, where y'all gonna do it at, what hotel, what day. What time, what room, the whole nine. So I think it's just as bad because you're not investing that time into your significant other / spouse. So yeah, I think it's just as bad. But it gets worse if you start neglecting the household. That's what I think.
It's funny I asked that because I just ran across this statistic that say 70% of women believe that developing an emotional connection with someone else is cheating.
It is. Women think that. Now, we, like you said earlier, we as men, we don't give a shit. We lay it down, get up, I'll holler at you, and be done. That's it.
That's just like people think I'm crazy because I say I don't kiss. Like I like to kiss. I love to kiss. To me, kissing is more intimate than sex.
Right.
So I can have sex with you and never even kiss you.
Right.
If I kiss you, I have to really like you.
Right. So I'm yeah. Which means you're emotionally attached.
Yep.
So there you go. There you go. You just proved the point that we just got through saying. But women take it to another level. They totally involved. Like I said, y'all are creatures of way beyond what men think. As far as y'all are very detailed. So, with that being said, emotional infidelity is just as bad, if not worse, than the physical. That's my point of view on it. So cheating, man. I'm
Here's a stat for you, and I'd like your opinion on this.
Okay.
Those who've cheated once are more likely to cheat again.
True, because you're already past that goal. You're already. If I got away with it once, I know I'm gonna get away with it again. It's just like kids stealing candy and stuff from stores and whatever. You just keep going and keep going until you get caught. And after you get caught, it's like, what do I do now? But that emotional rush you get from sneaking out and not getting caught and doing whatever.
That's like a high. I'm sure.
That's a high. I ain't got caught yet. My plan and my stuff that I'm doing works.
I know somebody that he cheated on his wife, and she had no clue about anything. Like there was no messages and none of that. Mm-hmm. But he decided to tell her.
Ooh. What?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I mean, I get it because your conscience. I mean, you laying next to this person.
Do you have a conscience when you cheating?
Maybe not when you cheating, but I'm sure afterwards. Like if you really love your spouse, I'm sure it weigh on you.
Yeah, true.
That's why I say
true.
That's why I say this is my safe space. That's why I told my baby mama she can't listen to my podcast.
Ever listen to this
because I'm gonna be real with y'all and
right.
Where she goes,
keep it 100. You gonna be mad if you listen to this.
Yeah, like you gonna be real mad. So
yeah,
let's just save us both a headache and don't hit play.
Yeah. Matter of fact, don't even subscribe. Don't. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, speaking of that, shout out to everybody. We 5 episodes.
5 episodes.
This is our 6th.
Yep.
And so with 5 episodes, we over 200 plays, which is more than what
we thought we was gonna be because we just picked up and said, hey, let's just do a podcast after playing a video game.
And I always laugh and be like, man, we should do a pod. Like this would be funny on a podcast. Yeah, it would be funny. So we decided to do it, and we got shout out to everybody. But we got a few other countries on here that's listening to us now.
Sweet.
Like you said before, Belgium. Now we got the Netherlands, Mexico, Malaysia. So everybody share, subscribe, like, share, and share. Keep sharing. All right, that's our commercial.
Yeah. This
podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by us. How about that? Because we ain't got no sponsorship yet.
Keyword, yeah, we gonna get there. So
we getting there.
Y'all help us build the demographics.
Build a brand. Y'all help us build a brand.
Hopefully, we can get some sponsorships and do some giveaways and stuff.
Yeah, might have a Patreon account coming up soon too. So be on the lookout for that. Cheating, yeah, coworkers, and like I said, at my place of employment, it's crazy there. And I didn't know that most affairs / side chicks / whatever, the minimum amount of time they last is 2 years. Minimum.
Where?
Period. That's a stat. Minimum is 2 years, unless your box or your pipe was just trash, and they just like, you know what?
Wow.
2 years, you out here sliding out and sliding in.
But you know, one of the statistics I've seen somewhere is like people that make like the big money, like they pretty much they don't care about the infidelity and all that. Like to them, they just like, as long as you don't bring no problems home
and entanglement,
we good, you know.
The entanglement.
So hey, that could have been, because you know
that could have been.
It is rumors that was a thing but he just decided to let the world know that because he fell in love. Like, how you fall in love with a married woman?
Dumbass.
Like,
he should have shot his shot, got what he got, kept his damn mouth closed,
kept having fun. But they were going out together,
right?
And seen in public, but they were just friends. Everybody thought they was just cool,
right?
Like, whole time
and
he
blow the whole
down.
spot up.
Like, yeah,
dumbass.
Now
I'm not condoning it, y'all. Let me just say that up front.
They got my boy Will out here looking sad.
He looking stupid, big ear ass. Out here looking stupid at the red table. I just want you to explain to them, man.
Be like, it was like entanglement. And look at the camera. Hold on, wait.
Entanglement.
Just say what it was. Just say what it was.
Sniffling and about to snot and all this stuff on himself. Come on, man. Now she out here looking crazy. Now he coming out after the fact talking about what he would have done, could have done, should have done. Man, you're a day late and $1 short.
Should have left her ass what you should have done.
Yeah.
Like
after the entanglement.
Like that was your son's friend that she was with. So this nigga been in your house. He probably knocking her down in your house.
Bed, dude. On your couch. On the red table. How about that?
In your kitchen.
Yeah.
In your bathroom.
Ugh. You got to come in after it, don't even know what's going on. They done been all over.
Look, in your bathroom, man, you drop your toothbrush on your feet.
And the ass been there for the ass been sitting there about 2 hours earlier. Come on now. Bruh. Us common folk, let me put it that way. Us common folk wouldn't have that. Best believe that. Somebody gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna sit at no red table and say, describe what it was. Ever.
But you know, I ain't never been that one to have the problem with, say, the other man. My issue gonna be with her.
It should be,
because he has no responsibility to be loyal to me. That's your job,
right? So why do you go after the exterior person when the person that you married to is the one out here fucking it all up?
Hey, I guess because they don't know the game. They don't know how the game go. I ain't never been. Only time I would ever get mad at the other person is if, like, I'm having words with her, and then you try to insert yourself in there to be her protector. My guy, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You better shut the hell up, or it's gonna get ugly.
You need to be like sit still, be quiet. Or matter of fact, excuse yourself from the room. Whatever room it is, bedroom, living room, couch, whatever.
Bathroom, kitchen, all
that. Get out. Don't say nothing. You ain't gotta say I didn't know. Don't say nothing. Just get out. That's that person would get messed up bad. So yeah, we talking about cheating, man. And I might cut this short because I want to hear your top 5.
Well, hold on before we do that. So. Says religious partners are more likely to stay faithful. People who attend church together in services are more likely to stay faithful.
Faithful as in what? Stay with the person they with.
Like not cheat at all.
That's a lie.
It said more likely, not 100% now.
That's a lie.
I know, because the pastor be knocking down everybody.
Bruh. I'm not gonna call no names, but there's some pastors out there that's got kids
Hey, it's one on around here driving what is it? Driving a Maserati.
Like I said, I'm not calling no names.
You know who I'm talking about.
I'm not calling no names, but yeah. All I know is that statistic need to be scrapped. Because you're in a position of authority, and these women or men or looking up to you, thinking they can upgrade their lifestyle or get a better position in life with you or whatever, and the pastor / minister / preacher / bishop / whatever
deacon
is taking advantage of it. So. Yeah, I disagree with that one, but it is what it is.
And here's one to circle back around to my friend that told his wife 47% confess their affair because of guilt.
Is this before or after they get caught?
Before.
Look, y'all. let me say this. Let me. What? This camera right here.
Yeah, that's you right here.
Let me honestly say, you was not feeling guilty when you stuck or sat on whatever you was doing at the time. Guilt is not. Come on now, guilt don't work that way.
I mean, it does though, because if you don't feel bad about something until after you do it.
After the fact is irrelevant because it's already been done.
True, I ain't debating that.
I'm not going to admit to nothing that I did. No, I'm not going to tell nobody what I done did after the fact, and especially if I didn't get caught.
Hey, that's what I said. I was like, bruh,
why you sitting up here running off at the mouth and you ain't got caught?
Be like, why you tell on yourself?
I feel guilty. Man, if you don't.
That's what he said too. Like, bruh. But like I said, I get it.
When I tell you I would have came from Cuba to slap the shit out of him.
No, not Cuba. You be in the DR, so all the time. So that's where you got. When you say
I would have reached down from the DR and slapped the slob out of his mouth for doing that. What you need to do is not do it no more. That's how that works. You got away with it. Keep it moving. Don't delve into it no more. But it is what it is. People do what they do. If that's your way of freeing your conscience, free your conscience. How about that?
16% of couples that include someone that cheated remain together after the affair. But of that 16%, you break down that. So of that 16%, 30% end up splitting up.
Of course they do. Like I said, we was talking about that earlier.
Yeah. Trust.
That trust is gone. I'm not finna sit up here and like the chick that's once again in the Tyler Perry movie. I check his resting heart rate. If he doing this, I check how many miles he go to work. I check how many things. I'm not going through all that shit.
Yeah, like
I will kill myself trying to keep up with the other person.
Man. Yeah.
You gonna kill yourself. You got your own thing to do. Plus, you gonna stack some more pressure on top of that because you worried about some other dude or chick that you supposedly are involved with. You ain't got no trust. Man, get out of here. Ain't nothing.
Baby moms had me out of character for a little minute, and I had to be like, bro, I had to sit myself down and like, bro, you who the fuck is this person that you are? Let that shit go. Let that shit go. You doing like
way too much.
I was doing shit I had never even thought about that. I was like, like, hold on, nigga.
Pulling up where they at.
You too player for this, bro. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out.
We ain't doing that. We don't need to do all that. If it's going down that road, you really need to step out.
And
step out, step back.
I'm a man. I ain't ashamed to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like shit, bro. Like what the fuck was you doing?
Women, I'm gonna say this. I'm saying this to you too, and I'm looking in the camera on this one too. Stop looking at these motherfuckers' phones and following them.
Hey, that'll how you want to in your life right there.
Whatever it is that you doing to keep track of somebody that you don't trust. If you don't fucking trust them, cut their ass loose and keep it moving. I don't care what's involved. Kids, all that stuff can be worked out.
Hey, we not sharing locations on the iPhone.
No,
that shit always got to be on.
Like, no, I'm not doing that.
I know a married couple like that. They keep they shit on. I'm like, why? Why, bro? If you feel if your spouse got to know where you are every second,
24 hours a damn day, come on, bro. No, I'm not doing that.
Look, you slide off to try to get her a little gift or something to surprise her with, and she think you somewhere cheating,
Right?
And gonna pull up on you,
Right? Clowning until she figure out what's going on. The fuck? No, we not doing that either. Ladies, stop. Fellas, if you in that category too, stop. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, don't
be that guy or that girl. I would rather you be healthy and happy alone until you find somebody else that can contribute to your happiness. Period. And then that's my take on that too. Because I'm not finna be out here wasting gas and time and can't sleep and ulcers and all this stuff going on over somebody who could give a damn less what they do. Period. Damn that. Be smart. Be better. Fuck. Let me get off my horse or my speaking platform on that one, because that's crazy. You just realize the fact that they don't want you. And the stuff that they're doing is telling that they don't want you. Keep it moving.
So here's a statistic for you.
Then let me hit this one too, because this is crazy too, I'm sure.
56% of men and 34% of women who have had affairs claim to be happy or very happy in their marriage. If you happy, why the fuck you stepping out?
Correct.
If I'm happy, I have no reason to step out.
Correct. That pretty much kills that right there.
Like I said, in my situation, when I was about to, it was just like I wasn't happy. When I was happy, like, don't get me wrong, I ain't no dumb dude. Like, I still this my analogy. Cause girl used to get mad because like I would look like I look and I admit to looking. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What you supposed to do?
I ain't blind
right.
Because I'm with you. Like, don't get me wrong, you sexy, I love y'all this and that, but I ain't blind. My analogy I use is like, you like that bag you got on your arm. You walk by the window of the store, you look at another bag, but that don't mean you gonna go in there and buy the motherfucker.
Right. You ain't eyeball raping it, as we say. Some of us say at work.
Yeah, I was about to say at work, boy. We walking
bit eyeball raped up in there.
Like, damn, bro, you done raped that bitch, ain't you?
Eyeball raped her. Because you done everything you could possibly do to that girl within
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Be like, if she knew what your ass just thought about,
bruh,
she would go straight to HR.
Yeah, and you would have a case. You'd be arrested right now.
They'd be walking you up out of here.
Out of here.
Security?
Yeah, come get him.
Come on.
Crazy. That don't make no sense. Give me another one.
17% of cheating spouses have an affair with one of their in-laws.
Ew.
Soul food on that ass, ain't it?
Yeah. Ugh. I don't care how fine you is, you family. Ugh. That would be awkward as fuck. You cheat with a in-law, and then y'all get back together and start hanging out with the family at functions or whatever. Ooh, no. And your current / ex-spouse out in the cold looking crazy. Ugh.
All right, this is going to be my last one. 74% of men and 68% of women. So these some high-ass numbers.
High
right
numbers.
Here, some high-ass numbers. Say that they would have an affair if they knew they wouldn't get caught.
I'm going to bump that up to 100% and 100%.
Hey, I'm gonna have to pull the Mr. Big song, talking about these hoes.
Yeah. I'm gonna bump that up to 100 and 100, because if anybody could get away with a crime and guarantee not to get caught, they would fucking do it. So
no,
yes, they would.
That ain't true, because I felt like I could have did my thing and wouldn't never been caught.
Everybody would commit a crime if they knew. Guaranteed.
A crime, yeah, but cheating, that's too.
It's a fucking crime on the books. You can get charged with that.
For real?
Yeah.
For real?
Yes.
Damn.
You can get charged with that. These are charges you get. I can't even think of the couple that went through a divorce, but he was getting charged with cheating, infidelity, in court. I can't even remember the name of the case, but it popped up. It was popular way back when. It is a crime. Maybe not here in this country, but I'm sure it's a crime in some other countries. It's a crime.
Let's see here. Adultery is a crime, but don't expect a conviction.
She ain't gonna get no conviction on that. Because it's word of mouth. He say, she say. You can't prove it. The only way you can prove it is if you have a kid out of it. It's a crime.
No. I mean, you could prove it other ways too if you get text messages and all that.
True. That's more. That's just more to the thing.
Yeah.
It's a crime. You can get charged with it.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Why you think them folks back in the day was getting stoned and beat and crap and
it's a misdemeanor in most states.
Yeah. It's a crime.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just ran across something. It was talking about something else, and it says although adultery is a misdemeanor in most states, then it goes on.
It is a crime. You can be charged with it. You can actually have that on your record.
That's crazy. Be like, yeah, I cheated on my wife.
On the record. And that's basically what it is. You committing a crime against vows that you took.
That's, man.
And
that's wild.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, check this out, y'all. Slick Rick is going to do his top 5. And we're going to see what he got to talk about. And, I'm going to chime in because I want to know what he's talking about. I did the top 5 last week, and I didn't never tell him. I just came up with something real quick. So, I guess we're going to have to do some intro music to that, too. Get some intro top 5 music. Top 5, or whatever you want to call it. But
that ain't going to be it, though.
That ain't going to be it. It's going to be more, way better than that. So, take it away, Mike.
All right, so the number 1, I'm going to hit you hard with the number 1 right off wham. Because my number 1 and my number 5 are my favorites.
Okay.
Number 1, Sophia Urista. I'm sure I'm saying that, pronouncing the last name wrong.
Okay.
The rocket that pissed on dude on
Yeah. Bruh. So give them some backstory so you know so they'll know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's a Rage of the Machine cover band.
Yes.
She's the lead singer.
Yes.
They were at a show.
Mm-hmm.
Dude laid on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
She stood over him, pulled her pants down.
In public.
And R. Kelly that motherfucker.
Yeah. Let me pee on you.
Like, I was just like, man, I seen that. First of all, I think I saw it when I was like first waking up or something, so I had to double take. But because by that stream, I thought it was a dude pissing on a dude.
Ah.
I'm like, this dude sitting there letting a dude piss on him.
Right.
Then I got to look and saw the squad. I'm like, oh, that's a
right.
female.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, you still ain't pissing on me, and he was enjoying it
in public, on stage, at a concert show.
And let me say this: there's some things we're not gonna bring up on this podcast, and this is one thing that I don't really want to bring up like that. But had she been black? Had she been black?
Wait, I'm finna say something. No, it wouldn't have happened.
Like she would. Like, I mean, come on.
Dude, mouth was open. That's how bad it was.
Like, he would drink it. Like, I heard I drank your bath water, but not I drank your piss.
Your pee-pee? Come on. Stop.
That episode of Boondocks when they was making fun of R. Kelly. Yeah. If I didn't want to get peed on, I would have moved out of the way.
Come on, man.
Like, yeah.
That sent it out the park right there.
Yeah. So that's number 1. Number 2. Deion Sanders possibly leaving Jackson State for TCU.
Yeah.
That to me, that's a heartbreaker. Like, now it got me wondering all about Prime's motives, though. Because, I love the fact he was coaching at a HBCU. Like, like he talking a good, the good game. Basically what we try to teach our kids, or not we, but me. Like, I try to teach them, like, hey, be proud of your heritage. Like I wanted my daughter to go to a HBCU.
Right.
So all that stuff. And now, I mean, I get it's a better career move for him to move on to a bigger school. But at the end of the day, it's like, You the front man
for all of the HBCUs as far as colleges are concerned, because we don't get recognized in the big SEC and the Pac-12 or Pac-10 or whatever it is, and all these other ones. We don't get recognized. We got our own championship. We got our own everything.
Because I mean, the only other head coach we really got with NFL is with NFL experience is Eddie George.
Eddie George,
and he's what, TSU?
Yes.
So that's why I was trying to get my daughter to go with like TSU.
Yeah. So I get it, Dion. Prime time, I get it, but I would think you would, since you got enough money. I would think you got enough money. I don't know what you got in the bank, or whatever, but you living comfortably. I would think that you would want to stay and say, "Hey, look, let me keep recruiting," because you got Aflac commercials that HBCUs ain't never had a chance to get.
Never.
Ever. You getting sponsorships that nobody has.
And then think about all them players he recruited that wanted to play for him.
Right.
They all gonna leave.
Why all of a sudden now you want to pack your bags and go somewhere else? I understand you want to get into the bigger colleges. I totally get it, the $1 million salaries and whatever. But come on, Dion.
So for me that one hurt the culture,
right?
As they say, that one hurt.
Yeah.
That if he leave, that one's gonna hurt the culture.
Yeah.
So that's my number 2. Number 3, you know, y'all, for those who know me, know I'm big on the music, so I'm sure it's easy for me to find the music one. So I had to put this one out there, I want to hear your take on this one. The Baby, and he just had his little chick, Danny Lee. She's a musician also, but they just had a baby together. They got into it. He told her to get out or whatever, and she wouldn't leave. He basically went on live and was just like, "Yeah, she my side chick. She ain't never been my old lady." Blah blah blah. Like, why she sitting there?
He outed her like that?
Yeah. He did, but eventually, I'm sure it was probably his staff because they got to protect the brand. Call the police on her or whatever.
Yeah.
But the internet went in the roar talking about some. How you gonna put her and your kid out at 3 a.m? And my thing is this. This is my take, and I want to hear what yours is. If you stand at my house and I tell you to get out, I'm not putting my child out. I'm putting you out.
Correct.
My child ain't got to go with you for you to get the fuck out my house.
Correct.
And they like, but she's the mother and blah, blah, blah. Well, as a man, and I'm sure you can attest to this because you got kids, when I got put out, I didn't want to leave my fucking kid.
No.
I ain't want to leave my kid.
True.
That's part of the reason why I fought so hard to try to get everything back was because of my damn kid. But guess what I had to fucking do?
Get out.
Get out.
My take on it is pretty much the same. You don't want to go because you got kids involved or a kid involved, but it's always good. And this is me learning stuff and basically hindsight. Let me put it that way. Now I can look back on it and say, you know what? It probably would have been better for me to leave, calm down, get my head right, get my conversation right, figure out what's going on, why we at where we are now, argument wise, and then go back and talk. But in the heat of the moment, hurt people. Now, I don't know what she said to him to make him do what he did or vice versa, but that's what probably happened. And he just took it to a whole nother level. But
at the end of the day, too, though, it's like everybody talking about him. And I say this with everybody. You know what type of man or woman
that you involved with.
You dealing with.
Yeah.
So it's like, because everybody like, oh, that's super disrespectful the way he did that. Guess what? She knew what type of dude she had.
Yeah.
Like, whether she was the main chick, like she posted all these pictures with them together talking about if I was the side chick, then why this, like pictures of them kissing and
out. Explain nothing
like,
to them.
Like, but thing about it is, just because y'all got pictures together don't mean that you the main.
Right. In his mind.
Hell, I've dated chicks, like just dating, not even in a relationship, not had sex with, and we got pictures from when we was out.
Right. You thinking one thing and he thinking another.
So taking pictures together don't make you go together. But
no, it don't.
That goes back to one of the previous episodes. As far as, well, we ain't had it yet, but we always say that people don't know how to date.
They don't know how to date, man. And the expectations, you thinking one thing and they thinking another. Y'all on two different levels. And you get it all tore up. But, you know, it is what it is. What you got? What else you got? Was that 3? That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3.
Yeah, that's 3. Then my next one is Tammy Roman.
Bruh. I seen that. I was gonna did I shoot you that?
No, I think you did.
Yeah, I did shoot you that.
Yep, you did. I was like, oh, that's definitely going on now. Definitely going on now. So for those who don't know, Tammy Roman, she's from Basketball Housewives.
Yeah, Housewives of something basketball or something like that.
You know, she won the little cute ratchet ones, you know.
Right.
For those who know me, know I love the ratchet chicks. I need to leave them alone, but
you know.
Yeah. But anyways, saying that her husband it's okay for him to step out and have a baby because I guess they're having problems having one.
That is correct.
And he really wants one.
Yeah.
She already has a child, but instead of them just, I guess they having issues finding a surrogate as well. Mm-hmm. So she just like shit. He could step out, do him, and then come back.
Now, let me clarify. Hopefully, what Rick just got through saying. I think this chick is like 51.
Yeah.
51, and the husband is 17 years younger than she is.
Damn, I ain't know.
Yeah, bruh.
But Tammy, I ain't realize.
I didn't know she was that old.
51.
She looked. I'm good.
Yeah. Hey,
so in vitro, she had like 3 or 4 miscarriages, and she tried the in vitro thing, and all this stuff was going on. She can't have no kids.
Yeah, you know it's bad when in vitro is not working.
Right.
They have a high success rate. But one of my things is this though. Does she not realize they married? So if he step out and have a baby with somebody, they can hit. If they hit his ass for child support, they factoring in her income as well.
Yeah, I would think that she would have thought of that, but I don't know.
You never know.
You never know. She's just probably talking in the moment.
That's why they better just keep.
Well, they might. I tell you what they should do is have an NDA, and a clause and a contract and the whole nine, and instead of letting the media just pick them apart for what she said.
Yeah.
Now, she's also said that he can come back within a year or 2.
What's she going to be doing within a year or 2?
I hope she need to be steaming it up. And
look, you ain't going to be sitting around while you know your spouse out there doing their thing. I don't care what nobody say.
It better be in the house where I can monitor it. But I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all.
Yeah.
You got too many moving parts in that one. That's crazy. But I didn't know she was 51 though.
And it's Basketball Wives is what the name of the show was.
Yeah. 51, and he 17 years younger than her. And he want a kid. She already got some kids. They trying to get another kid, and I don't see that working.
Yeah. And my number 5 on this one, boy, City Boys took a big L on this one. But they let me know. And the way you did Scottie Pippen, I'm doing this one.
Okay.
Faith motherfucking Evans.
This trick right here.
Hey.
Bruh, it popped up on my feed, and I'm like, you messy as all get out.
Faith motherfucking Evans.
Look, we talking about Biggie's ex-girl.
Look, now because...
Wife.
Yeah.
Ex-wife, yeah.
Because of this, I feel like she really did fuck Pac.
Why wouldn't you think that?
I mean, but it was rumors. You never know. We've had a few people come out on Pac's side.
She messy.
But it was like, I already kind of figured she did anyway. Because, Biggie had Kim the whole time. Right. She knew about Kim. So what better way to get back at your dude than to let somebody smash that he is into it with?
Right.
But this right here
takes the cake.
Like, bro, like Faith got to be in her 50s now. I mean, she's still fine. Don't
get me wrong.
Hey, Faith, you can hit me up. Hit me up, inbox open. I'll be side dude. But
once again, I'm not gonna be a side dude. Let me put that
for Faith Evans, I'll be whatever she want me to be.
I'm not gonna be a side dude.
Paula Patton. What's the other one? The married the Prince dude, Meghan Markle.
Yeah,
bruh. I remember seeing her on Suits, bro. When I first seen her, I was like, oh my god, I'm in love. But anyway, yeah. Bro, when I seen that though, I was like, damn, Stevie J got cheated on.
Of all people.
Stevie, motherfucker.
He out here messy as fuck too. And he get, see, I told y'all, karma always come back and bite you in the ass when you out here doing dirt. Somebody is gonna get you.
Boy, that was
and that is a huge.
He took a big L on that one.
Straight up L.
Like City Boys took an L on that one. Creep Squad members took an L on.
Dude, I'm like, man, Stevie J out here knocking girls off and in relationships and producing and whatever else he do, and then all of a sudden his wife that he thought he was, I guess he thought he was in love, that's why he got married or whatever. I'm sure it wasn't a marriage of convenience because she already had kids, and I think he got kids too. Mm-hmm. So I mean, he was probably really in love with this woman.
I mean, for them to come around, like, you know, he's known her since the 90s,
right?
And like, you always know when it's like that spark there, but you don't want to take it there, and you know, and then finally you decide like, hey, let's take it there,
right?
And then she the one that cheat on you,
and get out here in these streets,
especially if he was doing right.
He doing everything. Well, we don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If he was doing right. If he was doing right, and I have her, boy, hey, I bet you Mimi and Jocelyn, all them probably like, I told you.
Yeah, you probably right on that one.
All them probably like, nigga, that's what you motherfucking get.
Right. You done cheating on me with her, and we all on here on TV acting a fool, talking crazy, slapping and fighting and all this other stuff, and all of a sudden you marry somebody else, and then all of a sudden this chick get out in the streets on you. And we ain't talking about just one partner. We talking about multiple.
It was multiple. See, I ain't even see
it's that. Multiple.
Oh, my goodness.
It ain't just one dude. It's multiple.
Faith, it could have been me, baby.
I'm not doing that.
I would.
I'm not the side dude. I need somebody to wipe my ass later on. I need that type of woman that ain't scared. Oh my God, y'all. Hey, it's been real, man. It's been fun. Rick's Top 5 killed it as usual. First time on video, so we want to say shouts out to everybody that's watching on both screens. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking at either one, but
yeah, that's you.
That's me over here. Okay. Yeah. Shouts out to everybody who's watching the video and the podcast, and hopefully we'll blow up after this and y'all can see what's really going on behind the scenes. We probably do some behind the scenes stuff, setups and whatever, so you never know. We're gonna come up with some innovative stuff, so be ready for that. Be on the lookout for that.
Make sure you go hit the YouTube channel.
Do hit the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Right now we just got audio, but this is gonna be the first one, and hopefully the inaugural will take off like the Hoes in the Housewives podcast took off. I wasn't expecting that to take off, but it would. It did. And we're going to try and do it big, y'all. Honestly, we're really going to try and do it big.
On your favorite podcasting app, follow, like, subscribe.
Hit the notification button to let them know when we got a new one out.
Share,
and keep sharing.
Share
and keep sharing. and talk about it. And like I do at work, people asking me all the time, what's the next subject on? I say, I don't know.
Hey, and I ain't done this yet. This what, 6 episodes?
This will be 6.
But I got to give a shout out to Jerry McDowell.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, we appreciate it, bro. Like, we appreciate the love, man.
The feedback is, and we appreciate it.
And one of the first people to give me feedback too, Travis Boyd. Hey,
I don't know if we want your whole name out there, your government name, but
my dog. Hey, I'm shouting y'all out. My dog.
Oh, Tom. I forgot Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom is a constant listener as well, so
he just quiet in everything he do, so you'll never know.
Yeah, he tell me because he quotes me.
But Jerry, I told you be hitting him with the quotables, bro.
Man, I don't be expecting it to be heard or said back to me.
See, look, my only quotable so far is the RIP Pimp C quote, the $40.
Right,
you know,
I saw that. The $40.
So you ain't never gonna. It ain't worth more than a hot 40.
Right. So yeah, I appreciate y'all listening and keep telling folks about it. Hopefully this will blow up and we can do some bigger things and talk to some. I ain't gonna say more important people because just people.
People in general.
People in status with a little status, because they're not more important than me. That's the way I look at it. I'm not gonna get nervous around them. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask the questions. I'm gonna say, what it is, and we go from there.
Hey, we gonna always be us, no matter what,
Treat
no matter who.
Exactly.
Like I said, share, all that other stuff, because we want to get to the point to where we can get some sponsorships and do some giveaways and things like that,
and meet bigger people as far as status in life, like a Oprah or a Paula Patton or a Jill Scott.
Hey, Paula Patton might have to have some security, because I'm gonna be like, sit next to me, baby.
Security.
Come sit in my lap, girl. We'll put these mics right next to each other.
She gonna run up out of there.
but nah, yeah, all that good stuff. We definitely want to get to where we can do some giveaways, do some other stuff. If you got a podcast, hit us up. We'd love to network.
Yeah, we can be on yours. You can be on ours. We can talk about whatever. Like I said, I will do the homework to whatever subject that you want to cover from A to Z. So it doesn't matter to me. Just holler out, say what's up. And let me say this again. If you want to be on the podcast, shoot us a shout out or say, hey, look, or just pull me to the side and say, I want to be on because I want to talk about this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Hit the Facebook page, Men Talk 2. That's TOO.
Yeah. You can be on the podcast. I'm not limiting nobody from being on the podcast. Like I said earlier, when we first started the podcast, stuff that we not going to tolerate is the gender, the female bashing, all that stuff. Everything else, I could care less about. I'm just trying to get out there and talk to some folks. So that being said, y'all be good, be safe, and we're going to holler at you next week. Hey, this is the Thanksgiving episode, right?
Ooh, this is going to be...
So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Get good turkey, good dressing or stuffing.
I got to find somebody to smoke me a turkey, man. My guy done moved to Florida.
Bruh, I don't even know what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And y'all be safe, be good. We'll holler at you.